So it's Tuesday, the 8th day of the pub inquiry at Blackpool Football Club. Started today. Again, third week. We're into the third week. Mr Middleton, the inspector, visited the Roseacre wood sites and the roads around on Friday. And from what I've read on the what's been reported, he said that there was many more cars parked in the facility around that area than on an occasion when he visited before. I think he said 6 to 7 times more. There appeared to be. So that was stated at the inquiry this morning, as I've read. And then it appeared from the reporting that the Roseacre awareness group had to defend itself, or defended itself, saying the orchestration, if there was any, had nothing to do with them. So whether or not there was any orchestration, who knows. But 3 things came immediately to my mind as I read that. The first thing was, if the appeal had been held in the local area, in the local vicinity, and I figure there must have been an adequate venue. Other people have stated, locally have stated something similar that I've heard, who have a better knowledge than me. Then people, including the inspector, would have been coming to and fro along the roads around Roseacre Wood, around the area, and would see on a daily basis what the general traffic was and parking, etc. To see if there was any difference, or if what's apparent is true, or provide further evidence to see if there was any orchestration. First of all. Second thing, well, actually still on the first thing, and if there wasn't an appearance of that, then I think it needs to be looked into, leading on to my second and third thing, to discover who owned the cars that might have been parked there in an orchestration of some kind, or if they was just genuine people every day. It's a normal day. No, you don't know unless people have been visiting every day consistently. I suppose local people would know. But I mean, and leading on to the second and third points, if it was orchestrated by people in the local area, then that just shows how much they care about this. Third thing was, it may have not been orchestrated by people in the local area, as the implications seem to be from what I read in the text of the reporting of the appeal this morning. So it could have been pro-frackers attempting to make local people look like they're trying to manipulate how things look to the inspector. So there's all those angles, and the only way you can find that out with evidence is finding out what cars were there and who the cars are registered to, and whether they're from the local area or an area far away, and whether those people are then linked to the pro-fracking movement or the anti-fracking movement. So those are 3 things I thought of as I read that, and I think it's worth stating that. And also, it could also be argued with the first point that this whole appeal has been orchestrated to make it as difficult as possible for local people to attend on a regular basis, not only because it's in Blackpool, but then through security, what I experienced the first week, you were not allowed any lunch or liquids, so you couldn't bring in your own flask of tea. So worse security than an airport, you know. Or at least at an airport, I figure you take 100 millilitres, you couldn't take anything. And then when you got in, it was £2 for a cup of coffee. So I think that was not very good, and it was apparent to me that there was an orchestration of trying to prevent local people being there, or making it as difficult as possible anyway. That's how that appeared to me. But either way, it's good the inspector went down and saw the site, and whoever was to, if there was an orchestration, there are different possibilities for who's responsible. That's all I'm trying to say. And the anti-fracking movement, sorry, let me start again. And the fracking, pro-fracking movement has got a history on trying to manipulate inspectors before they make the decisions, or when they arrive in the local areas. And I'll present the evidence of the videos that first took me to Roseacre, with the signs being stolen just before an inspector was due to pay a visit. And also at the first day of the first inquiry, with the demonstrations outside, there was lots of anti-frackers there, apparently completely genuine, with TV cameras there until about 10 o'clock, and then there was probably about 50 odd supposedly anti-frackers, no signs really, not very colourful, and as soon as the cameras went, they disappeared. So that could be argued that was pro-frackers attempting to orchestrate support or not support, or opinions or non-opinions. So that's what I'm saying. It's my 2 pennies worth. But hey, who cares what I say? I'm just getting some barking. Hello. Anyway, lots of love.